What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Harris, and today is going to be a little bit of a different type of video this time. It's going to be addressing some of the problems recently. If anyone has tuned into my live streams over the past couple of weeks, link in the description below. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on my Twitch. Go ahead and give it a follow if you want to tune in. But this is in regards to Modern Warfare 2 and the state of Modern Warfare 2 as of right now, March 18th, 2021. If you have tuned into my live streams, you probably know at this point that it looks like MW2 is dead. The recent server outages over at Microsoft have basically left Modern Warfare 2 in a very unplayable state right now. These recent outages are basically just like prime examples of what's been happening recently and with regards to backwards compatibility. It basically exacerbated the problem. So for today's video, we're going to basically be explaining why Xbox 360 games are dying in general, as well as the problem, which is backwards compatibility. And the information for today's video has been graciously given by the man himself, Moxah. So shout out to Moxah for identifying the issue, as well as basically explaining to me what's been happening. And MrDalekJD also made a video going into detail on what's been happening as well as far as backwards compatibility is concerned. So links to both videos will be in the description down below, and shout out to them once again for the information. So here we are on Modern Warfare 2. We're basically going to be using this game as an example because this is basically what I stream as well as make videos on. And Modern Warfare 2 isn't the only game that this issue is basically pertaining to. Other Call of Duties, other older Call of Duties have had this problem as well, except for Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 has servers of their own, but it isn't just Call of Duties. Trials Evolution as well as Trials Fusion have been reported to have backwards compatibility issues with regards to matchmaking. And let's basically go into detail with that. So first off, backwards compatibility was the program in which you could play Xbox 360 games on your Xbox One, and that was implemented in 2015. What ended up happening is that the overall program just decided to affect matchmaking entirely. Like, matchmaking is actually just completely broken. Let's go ahead and try to go... Oh, did you see that? Communication with Xbox Live servers. That is in detail with the outages recently. So that's also one of the problems that we'll go into. But let's try to join a game. Right, let's try to join a team deathmatch, for example. Oh, I just got lagged out. Let's try to join a domination. See, what ends up happening is I'm moving my stick right now. When you try to join a game, it'll freeze. And I have a little clip that basically explains this a little bit further. So let's go to that clip right now. And I just got lagged out, so let's go to that clip. Alright, so this clip here was provided to me by Moxah, and we're going to basically go into detail on what happens when you try to join a game. So I want you all to pay attention to the logs down here, because these logs basically tell us what's happening with regards to the servers. So let's say you want to play a team deathmatch game. You sign on to team deathmatch. You're going to see the 0 out of 50 games found. Now, sometimes here, your game will actually freeze up and lock up because the game has found basically like a possible lobby that you can join, but the game isn't given enough time to connect to the lobby, and then it basically makes your queue, as soon as you try to join, makes your invite to that lobby is invalid. So your join queue that you put in when you click Team Deathmatch basically becomes rendered invalid due to the game freezing up. Like down here, you see the no support, right? And what ends up happening is that it goes into a feedless loop where you put in your invite to try to join the game. It renders your thing as invalid, and then it's going to do it again. See, it's like connection failed right over here, and then as soon as it keeps going, it tries to restart again. See that? And that's why you see the testing matches go up on the top right. And then it's just going to say once again, can't connect, connection failed, everything like that. So you trying to join a game basically just becomes rendered impossible. It can take you potentially like 2 minutes, right? It could be instant. It could be instant, or it can take you like 20 to 30 minutes potentially. And this basically segues into the next part of what's been happening. So once again, he tries to join a domination. It locks up. It tries to send an invite for you to try to join, renders it invalid, so on and so forth. You can't join the game, right? But there's another issue that's been happening with regards onto the Xbox servers, and it's going to happen right any second now. And it's these little notifications that you get sometimes, where Xbox basically tells you you must be signed on to Xbox Live in order to play Xbox Live matches, right? You either get that window, or you'll either get the communication with the Xbox Live servers has been interrupted. And this is all due to Xbox itself, right? It's their server, that's the problem. Xbox Online, the server outages and stuff leads to this problem. And this is another important problem because, you know, it's on their end. It's not under Infinity Ward's end. This isn't Infinity Ward's fault or Treyarch's fault or anything like that. It's Xbox's fault that we keep getting these windows right here, these notice bars that basically say Xbox is fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's their fault this is happening. Also to note that the issue with regards to trying to find games is also can be translated into trying to join someone's session in progress. You will get that issue too, where sometimes you'll join your friend's session and it just basically renders the invite as useless as well, and you won't be able to join your friend's session in progress that way. Like I said before, MW2 isn't exactly the only Call of Duty that the backwards compatibility issue affects. Games such as Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 1, Call of Duty Ghosts even, MW3, MW2 like I said, Trials Evolution, as well as Trials Fusion are also games that don't really work. Halo 3, Minecraft Xbox 360 Edition, all of these games just have flawed matchmaking. The matchmaking is just really, really bad. And it just sucks because, like, the overall concept of backwards compatibility is really, really good in hindsight, right? You want to keep all of the old games that are across multiple generations, and you just want to fit them into one. That's why we have this idea. And these games are the games that we love, right? I love the older Call of Duties. I make a lot of nostalgic content with these older Call of Duties. I love playing these older CODs. I really don't like the newer ones that much. We just want to keep playing the stuff that we grew up with and the stuff that we really care about. But the execution of backwards compatibility just rendered all of these games basically useless. It's just unplayable now because of what's been happening with these servers. And Microsoft really needs to just like get their shit together and just fix backwards compatibility. Like, they have to do something about this these server issues. So once again, DalekJD as well as Moxah do a really good job at explaining these issues. So if you want to, once again, I will leave the links to those videos in the description down below. And I want you, everyone, to comment down below, hashtag FIXBACKWARDSCOMPAT. And even on Twitter, just shout out Xbox. Like, do something. We have to do something collectively in order to bring light to the issue, because all of us really just can't stand what's been happening with these older Call of Duties. So if you can, be sure to leave a comment down below, hashtag FIXBACKWARDSCOMPAT. Shout them out on Twitter. Do everything that you can in order to bring light to the issue. Be sure to check out the videos once again down below. Like this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Be sure you are up to date with any sort of Call of Duty content from me. And as always, good luck to everyone trying to find games, trying to join games, everything like that. And we really just need to hope and pray that Microsoft fixes this issue. Yep, I'm Harris, signing off now. See you later, everyone.